a person to live 1,000 years is already born. Humans have been created to be mortal beings, but that does not necessarily mean we cannot prolong our lives with the help of science. Aging, although natural, is one of the biggest problems we are faced with as humans. Some of us have our bodies age quicker than others, and it is something completely inevitable. But what if I was to tell you that the first person to live 1,000 years was already born in this world? Most of you would not believe it, but let me show you what scientists have discovered in the last 3 years. Removing aging. Dr. Opriti Gray, who is the co-founder of the research foundation SENS and Cambridge-affiliated biomedical gerontologist, has been researching a way to stop people aging since 2003. From his research, he assures the world of a future where health problems or other complications related to aging will not exist. The future of medicine and the world of science will bring serums that will eliminate the aging factor within our bodies. The biological explanation to aging is complicated, but I will try to explain it in a simpler way. At the tip of each chromosome, we have telomere and protein cells which work as a regenerative system within our bodies. These cells split up like the branches of a tree every time our bodies feel that the cells need to be regenerated. These cells can only keep on splitting up to a certain point. When they cannot anymore, that body has reached its peak. Scientists must find a way to stop those branches from splitting whilst having the cells within our bodies regenerate. Once again, this isn't something impossible, but our understanding of the DNA code isn't at 100% yet or good enough to unlock the secret to aging. What we know for sure is that the answer may be hiding within our DNA code. You may still think that this is impossible, but researchers from the University of Montreal, Canada, have discovered a molecule that helps combat cells that provoke the aging process. This molecule was so far tested on rats that have shown significant efficiency at slowing down the aging process, not only allowing them to live longer, but also reducing the risk of plaque buildup in their arteries. Besides shortening our lifespan, aging comes with a bunch of health problems as our body gets weaker and white blood cells lose their efficiency when combating different viruses and bacteria that enter our body through the consumption of various products. The general lifespan of the world's population has been prolonged in the last century due to improved medical care. The United Nations had stated last year that in the year 2050 the number of people living over 60 will double, if not triple, and the overall population of the world would increase by 2 billion. The big obstacle. With the facts mentioned above, we can see that there is a possibility of us living a lot longer in the future. The world of science is showing a lot of potential in this field, but they are missing a lot of something in order to progress. A lot of funds. The medical world is mostly focusing on finding cures for cancer and other diseases, especially with most of the funds going towards combating COVID-19. Such projects are always placed last on the funding list, making it very difficult to make huge strides without the necessary funding. The only way that this would actually work is if all the world leaders come together and put their money in a neat pile in order for the world to combat biological aging and to help us live a lot longer. I know that many of you will have this burning question: is all of this ethical from a religious point of view? It is true that we are only meant to live how many days God gives us, but at the same time, we need to remember that God gave us the ability to develop knowledge that will help us live longer and more prosperous. Besides the ethical implications of this issue, the idea is that it is possible that in the next 50 years we will see people living in their 20s for 100 years, if not even more. Maybe we will even get to choose the age of our bodies and where to stop. Let your imagination be the only barrier. Dear friends, if you know other things, you can share them with us in the comments. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, send it to your friends, and subscribe to Hana Fact channel. We love you.